Hello everyone, and welcome to the Maureen Bradley Design Studios. I'm your host, Stephanie Reese. I am co-owner and designer for Maureen Bradley Designs. And today in our video, I wanted to show you the next edition of the Magical Mystery Bead Box from Jessie James Beads. I am a Jessie James Beads brand ambassador, but I want you to know that they don't send me this box. I am a subscriber. I get this box monthly, and I want you to know that it is by far and absolutely my favorite bead box subscription that I get. I get a few subscriptions, and this is my absolute favorite. So I wanted to show you, this is February, and the theme is going to be Tropical Paradise. So let me turn the camera down and I'll show you everything that's in this box. Okay. So I have my tray all set and ready for you to look at, and as you can see, the theme for February 2022 is Tropical Paradise for February. Look at all of this beautiful beads and goodness that they have included in this box. It is absolutely incredible. I not only love the theme, but I love the color and all of the variety that is in this box. It's just amazing. So let's get started. I went ahead and just laid everything out because I think it just looks beautiful in a beautiful tray, and it's ready to go. So this one, I believe, is the first thing I'm going to show you. It is Island in the Sun, I believe. So it's absolutely beautiful. There's actually two strands, and I'm not sure, but I think this one, it's the duo, is both of them called Islands in the Sun, excuse me. But look at these. These are just gorgeous. This beautiful pink and blue turquoise is absolutely my favorite. Look at this beautiful art bead in this strand. It looks like a cloisonne bead, and they put like some wonderful little crystals in it. It's got faceted rondelles. Remember, faceted is the cut on the bead to show shimmering light. We've got some metal beads with crystals in them. Oh my gosh. And these pearls, these large pearls, beige or cream, just beautiful. Some peach bicones, a small rondelle. Oh, these just look like the sun, don't they? These yellow beads. They're like a champagne as well. Gold. And then this blue one, this turquoise one, makes me so happy too. Oh, this is a beautiful Jessie James Beads boho bead. These are clay beads with the variation of the stripes in them. I love that. And these rondelles with the sparkles. And look at these flower beads. They look tropical, don't they? And these feel like they might be polymer clay as well. They're large hole, as you can see with the bead cap. You can cover them with a bead cap. Looks beautiful. And then look at these. Gorgeous blue and gold. And then these large crystals at the end. They're all crystals. Gorgeous. Okay, so that was the bead strand duo in Island in the Sun. And then the next one, oh, I'm so sorry. I hit the table. The next one I want to show you is the mini bead mix in Pretty Flamingo, and I believe that's this right here. So we have a little pretty flamingo bead mix, and check out this gorgeous, if I can get my hand out of the way, gorgeous flamingo. With that pearl in it, it's just absolutely wonderful. I love it. I love it, love it. That's going to be a fabulous pendant. And more large hole beads. And look at these glass. Oh, they're like hibiscus flowers. Let me see. I can get that in the camera for you. And then these beautiful little tassels. And we have some matte glass beads, excuse me. And wonderful pearls that go with that pendant. So that is the mini bead mini bead mix in Pretty Flamingo. So wonderful. I just love it. Next on our list is the rattan earring components, and those are these. These are made out of rattan, and these are just so wonderful. And they already have a metal backing, as you can see, and it has a loop for connection, so you can add a dangle to this. You can put something pretty in the middle there. You can wrap. I'm going to show you some seed beads in a minute, and you can wrap some stripes with seed beads around the bottom and put a beautiful dangle in the middle and just make a fabulous pair of earrings. You can even make a pendant with this. This would be wonderful by itself. I was going to say, look at that. Maybe that would be wonderful too, to show that bird in the middle there. I'll show you those in a minute. This is an absolutely beautiful box, and like I said, it is a subscription box. It comes to your door once a month if you so choose, and each month is a mystery. You know, every month you won't know what it is until it gets to your door and you open it. The next mix is the metal clasp mix, and I'm just going to move these to the side down here so that I can dump them out for you to see. I think that would be most helpful. Let's see, I'll just put them here. I'll move these down a little bit and I'll just dump them out. Look at this large clasp right here. Isn't that amazing in silver? You can put some enamel color on this and brighten it up, and you know, maybe not cover the silver totally because you want that beautiful silver to show through, but maybe add some color in the grooves with the flowers and that heart. Oh, it's just gorgeous. You can use it as a clasp, and look, this would be absolutely an amazing pendant with some of these beautiful bead components that I'm getting ready to show you. And because there's a hole right there, you could dangle something and make it into a clasp and dangle it for a necklace. Or you can make the clasp up front, you know. That is so beautiful. I can't see it being behind the neck, right? It would be away. You wouldn't be able to see it, rather. The next clasp is this beautiful, this is a metal magnetic clasp with crystals all over it, blue crystals. Oh, love that color, turquoise. Here's another pretty gold clasp, maybe for a delicate bracelet or necklace that you might make. Again, these make wonderful little dangles. You could also use that for a dangle. Look how beautiful that is on its own if you didn't want to use it as a clasp. So decorative. And then this one is cool. Oh, it's another magnetic clasp. Look how pretty that is. And all those grooves are just begging for some color, aren't they? And look, you have another little thing where you could make, oh, maybe you could make a lanyard with this. I know a lot of people, you have to wear a badge at work, wherever you work, maybe at a hospital or other place of business where you have to wear a badge. That would be so cool. Okay, the next thing is the mini bead mix in Girl from Ipanema, and that is this one. Look at this, so beautiful. And I am going to just dump it out so you can see, and I'll just move this over. So we haven't gotten to it yet. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, this is the Girl from Ipanema. I believe I'm saying that correctly, hopefully. Oh, look at these. Oops. These are wood connectors, wood and resin connectors. That beautiful orange in there for some earrings or even a connector and a bracelet. Oops. I'm just throwing everything around at you. These are gorgeous. Look at these. These feel like acrylic maybe, but look at that shape. They might be glass. I don't think that they're metal, but their shape is really cool. I lost it. I'll have to find it later. But that's a really cool shape. I love it. Love that green. Look at this shape. It matches it. And these oranges is glass. Love that cut. And a couple of large hole beads. Look, you can pair up and make a simple necklace with that beautiful green. These go fabulously with small chain. You can run the chain through the beads, and it just makes a fabulous focal or simple necklace. I love that. And then we have some glass blue turquoise. Love that color. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so gorgeous. Yellow glass. We have some red glass teardrops. They're faceted. I just love how they shine and the light. Beautiful. And look at these guys. These are really cool flowers. And they have a hole on the bottom. These are polymer clay flowers, yellow and white. Look how beautiful those are. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And these are some acrylic leaves. You got to have those big, what are they called? Monstera leaves. They remind me of. And we have some, oh, I love these acrylic yellow flowers. These would be beautiful bell flowers. You can paint them as well with paint to help them stand out. Add another color to them. Add them to your as little drops. So beautiful. More. Oh, I love this color green. This green is just perfect. Glass faceted beads. And we have some metal beads. These are fabulous. Metal. Oh, and look. Look at these cool parrots. Toucans. They're toucans. They're adorable. Just love them. Charm toucans. All right, so let's move on. I know. You want to see the rest. Let's move on with it. We'll put this back in here. So we have some more pearls and some blue glass and green rondelles and metal bead caps. Oh, what a gorgeous mix. That was the girl from Ipanema bead mix. Okay, the next one is the Paradise Parrots Pendant Duo. And these are leather drops. They have a hole at the top and they are printed on the front and the back, or whichever side you choose to be the front and the back. Look at that. 2 parrots on this side and then the 1 parrot on this side. Look how fabulous. This would make an absolutely gorgeous pendant, or you can do earrings. These might be faux leather. I'm not 100% sure, but they are a vinyl or leather material. Okay, I just love that. I love the print. Okay, and this is the Paradise Seed Bead Mix that they have added in the colors of the box. We get like an orangey peach, a tropical green, and a cream. Oh, that's just going to be so fabulous to use. You can use them around beads. You can use them in a bracelet, embellish, make your own wire wrapping shapes, and wrap the seed beads around a hoop. So gorgeous. And remember, I said you can use the seed beads here, wrap it around the bottom, and maybe, you know, embellish the hoops that way. All right, that was the Paradise Seed Bead Mix. And then we have the Tropical Chain Reaction. This is some beautiful chain in matching beige or cream color. That goes wonderfully with this mix. And then I don't want to forget this mix. This is the last mix of the box. This is called Kokomo. Look at all these luscious blues. Oh my gosh, reminds me of the ocean. I am going to dump this out so we can pick through it and you can see what's all in here. Gosh, I just love this. We have some beautiful shell beads, abalone shell, absolutely pretty. Oh my gosh. Some more shell printed beads. Oh, gorgeous. Look at this. It's like a lily flower with a hole at the top. Oh, you can make a pendant. You can make anything, really. Earrings. These are gorgeous. That opal color crystal, absolutely fabulous with matching charm dangles. Look at those. A beautiful charm. Oh, And look at these brass shells. These go beautifully with this mix. I just love that. I just love these three together. And then we have some shell beads. And some faceted blue, dark blue, or ocean blue rondelles. So beautiful. They match perfectly with the lily pendant. And these are really pretty. These are some coin beads with a beautiful sun pattern on the front, so they shimmer. And we have some glass rondelles. So wonderful. And they've included some tiny tassels to embellish what you make. Did I get everything? There's this one too, in a beautiful turquoise and gold. These are so pretty. They're dual color. And some bead caps, some gold bead caps. All right, that is everything that is in this fabulous box. And as I'm looking over everything, I have an idea of something we can make really quick. I'm going to get these beads back in the bin, and I'm going to move my tray out of the way, and I'll be right back. We'll make something. Okay, and I'm back. I've cleared the tray out of the way so that we can work a little bit. And I thought that lay out these beads on the table so that you can still see everything that came in the box. Again, this is the Tropical Paradise box from February 2022, from the Magical Mystery Bead Box from Jessie James Beads. And I thought we'd make a pair of earrings. As I was looking over the beads and showing them to you, I kind of saw something that inspired me on maybe a pair of earrings that we could do, and I could show you how to make your own ear wires while we make a pair of earrings. So that's what I thought we'd do. And I saw in this mix here, I'm just going to dump it out. This mix here has these components here. They're like a fuchsia and gold, excuse me, hibiscus flowers. And I thought I'd show you something that I know how to do and make a pair of earrings. And these are really cool blue turquoise beads, but they're different because they have like a hex cut on them, and they're a little flatter, so they would look really cool on the front like that. On, wait a minute, that's not it. I wanted to do this one. Those were more round rondelles, so this is the hex one that I saw. Remember, I was showing you. It's those ones. So those ones we'll put, and they're a little bit flat, so they'll lay nicely on top of the hibiscus flower. And then I saw some bead caps, little flower bead caps. There's one, and we could put that. See, make sure this is rounded. It's a little bent. We'll put that on the before the bead. And I'm just gonna find the other one. Here we go. So that's what the main part of the earring would look like. And I wanted to dangle, I really like these with the hibiscus flowers and the turquoise. I love these parrots. They're toucans. I keep calling them parrots, but they're toucans. I think they're so wonderful. And I want to put something on top. It's got some green. Oh, maybe these pearls. I like that with it. I think that this would be too much blue, but that's pretty. A little bit of sparkle in that faceted cut bead. I like the pearl with it. What else? What else? I guess something else you could do was put these on top, like little bellflowers. That's neat. pearl inside. And then drop those down with the toucan. I do like that. Where's the other one? There's a few of those in there. I think we got 4 of the little bellflowers, or do I want to save that? I might want to save that for the necklace. All right, we'll just go with the pearl for now so that you can see. I like the pearls. Very nice. And then if you have some scrap chain, I do have some scrap chain here. I brought some of this out. What do I got here? Use my pliers. See what the length here is. What I have a couple of lengths. I guess I must have pre-cut those and was going to use them for something, but well, got that. Is this the same length? I'm trying to grab it with my pliers. Oh, I think these might be the same length. Oh, how lucky are we? I was going to use them for something else, but we will dangle these down. How about that? All right, we'll do that. I'll put this other chain back in here. Hopefully you can see the earrings okay. I'll move these up. Trying to remember my workspace here. All right, push these aside. So the first thing I'm going to do is attach the pearls to the toucans, and I have some 20 gauge wire here, and I'll just warm it up a little bit. And we don't need much. We're just going to do a simple loop. Measure it out there. There's one. Oops, my wire's a little tangled here. And we're going to do one more, warm that up, and we'll do one more. There we go. So this is 20 gauge wire that we're using. And I just want to do a couple simple loops. And we don't need a very large loop because it's a small pearl. So I'm going to come about there and roll my plier down. Bend it back, and that gives us a nice little loop, and then I just make sure it's straight. I have to bend the longer portion of this and then close it, make sure it's closed. So there's our loop, and then I'm going to open that loop, and I'm going to attach the loop so that the opening goes to the back of the toucan, and then I'm just going to take my pliers. You always want to open forward and back, never side to side. And then I'm just going to close that loop a little bit more. There we go. Making sure it's straight. So the toucan is attached to our head pin, eye pin. And we're going to add the pearl. And then I'm going to turn this to the back, to the cut side, and make another loop on top. Same distance around so that we have an equal head pin. Trim a little ways down. And then I'm going to roll the head pin closed. Make sure it's closed, make sure my loops are straight. Make sure the top is standing up straight because we want to have to be able to add the, whoops, that was supposed to be like that. There we go. So that we can add the chain. There we go. All right. Don't want to bend the wire too much, but I'm just making sure they're straight. And then my loop came open a little bit, so I'm just making sure I close it so that my toucan don't come off. There we go. There we go. And now we are going to open the top loop and add the chain. All right. Again, making sure my loops stay straight. So now we have our toucan, the pearl, and the chain. And this is 5 links. All right, so that one's done. Now we're going to do the second one. And I always like to start on the flat cut side. Again, same distance. You don't need a big loop because the pearl's small. And we're just, whoops, careful. All right, didn't grab enough. Okay, we're going to grab that and roll it all the way around till it's to the back side of the head of the pin or the wire. We're going to bend the neck back and then gently close. So we have another simple loop. We're going to open it front to back, add the toucan, and then we're going to close the loop. Making sure it's closed and straight. You can warm the wire a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to add the pearl. And then I'm turning to the back because this has the cut loop side. And then we're bending the wire down, adding in our plier, bending around, cutting down a little ways on the loop. And we're going to just roll that loop down. Make sure it's closed all the way, making sure it's straight. Sometimes it can get a little twisted, and you don't want to bend them too much, but they do have enough. And then, whoops, let me try it this way. I usually do it both ways. We can go this way to make sure it's straight. And then the top is my sleeve. All right, there we go. And then we're going to open that loop. Excuse me. This is the side we want. And we're going to add another 5-link chain. And then close the loop. And then again, just making sure that everything stays straight. Even bend with your fingers. All right, there's the second toucan with the chain and the pearl. Now we are going to add our ear wire piece, and then we'll connect the toucan to it. So I have here a couple of ball head pins. I love the little balls on the ends of these head pins. They give a very decorative look to your jewelry. And so these are, I believe these are 2 inches. Let me measure really quick. Yep, they're 2 inches. So I have 2-inch head pins that we're going to use to add these pieces onto and turn them into turn them into ear wires for our earring. So we're going to add this green turquoise piece to the front. Then we're going to add the flower bead cap, and then we're adding the hibiscus piece so that it's stacked as so. You're going to hold the ball part of the head pin on your thumb, and you're going to push the stem of your head pin up so that it's flat, and you may have to give it a little bit of a so that it's really, really close to the bead so that this wire part is flat. All right. Then what you can do, excuse me, you can take a mandrel or a marker of your choice, because this is the part that's going to be bent into the ear wire shape. So you're just going to be placing this and then bending it around. If you don't have a ring mandrel, you can use a marker of your choice, and I'm going to make it about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think is a good size. And we're just holding the mandrel in our hand with the earring piece in your other hand, and you're going to bend that wire around like so. Get my thumb in there, and we're just pushing down on the wire like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And it makes an ear wire, as you can see. That around. There we go. And then I just take my pliers and I give this a little bit of a come in just a little ways to add a little dent for the earpiece. And I think I might go ahead and make it a little bit smaller. It's a little big. So I'll go 4 down and see how that, yeah, that's much better. Okay. All right. And so now you have your earring in place. You can just make sure it's all straight. There we go. And if your wire's a little bit soft, sometimes the head pins can be a little soft, you can lay this on the edge of a metal block and give it a tap with a rubber mallet or a nylon coated hammer, and that way it won't put dents in the wire, and that will make your ear wire a little harder, the wire, and it will stand up to putting it in and out of the ear. All right, and then the last part of this one is to add our toucan, let's see, to this to make the ear wire. There we go. Might have to give it a little bit of a press on the back. There we go, so that it stays straight. We don't want the chain to come off. And there's one earring. I'll leave that there for you to look at. All right, so now we're going to do it again. I'll show you one more time for the second earring. Here's the rondelle, or the hex cut rondelle. We got our flower. Oops, dropped my flower. Our flower bead cap, and then our hibiscus flower. Now remember, we're holding this entire piece up against your thumb, pressing forward, and then with the other hand, you're pressing the wire up. And I gave it a little bit of a crunch or a little press so that it stays straight, like so. And then we're going to take our ring mandrel, and I went up 4. I ended up doing 5, but I think 4 is a little bit better shape. And you're just pressing that wire all the way around. You're giving it a little bit of a press forward on the hibiscus flower, and then bending the wire around with your fingers, like so. There we go. See how that goes? Awesome, awesome. And then we're going to take our pliers, come in a little bit, like so, and give it a little bend up. That's about right. And we can add our toucan to this. Did I put it on? Oh, I got them both straight. I thought maybe I'd have to redo it and turn it around. If you do accidentally turn it, you just take it off and then turn it around, feed it the other way, and then it'll be on straight. And then since we've got that chain down in there, I'm going to give this another little bend forward so it doesn't come off. And it will stay straight. There you go. Match them again. Yeah, excellent. Okay, and there we have our tropical paradise earrings. Excuse me, I hit the table. With our hibiscus flowers and toucans and pearls. I just love those. So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and unboxing of the Tropical Paradise Magical Mystery Bead Box from Jesse James Beads from February 2022. Again, if you like this box, you like what you're seeing, I will put a link in below on the comments of this video so that you can go to, they have several different options for the subscription. I don't get this box for free from Jesse James Beads. I am a subscriber, so I pay for this box, and I absolutely love it. As I said before, it is my most favorite subscription that I pay for, and I hope you like it too, and I hope that you will also subscribe. So I've enjoyed showing you everything and making this pair of earrings with you. I hope you enjoy it. If you want to, leave me a comment below. If you have any questions, you can ask away questions, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.